Hey everyone, Lee Ashby here. Today we're going to add a product into our Opencart store. I've already logged in to our store front where we've got our dashboard and our menu. So to add a product we want to go to Catalog and Products, and to add a new product we will click on the New button. But before we do that, we can see we've already got 4 products in our store listed here. So let's just click on Add New, and the product that we're going to be adding is this one here, this perfect keto base product. So let's just go ahead and type in the name. And now we want to add the description in. I've actually already got the description in a Word document. I'll select all and copy and paste it in. Now we can see that it's come in with some bold text there, but even if we undo the bold, if we look over here at the code view of what we've just pasted in, you'll see that a lot of junk has come in with it. We've got lots of CSS and HTML styling, and it's not really good, so we really need to paste in clean text. So to do that we really need to use this website here called Text Cleaner. So this is textcleaner.com. You can just Google it, it's usually the first result that comes up. So to do that we just paste our text in and select under HTML remove, and then we hit clean text, and it basically just refreshes here, and we've got clean text in this box here. So we can just select that and copy and go back to our product page. Let's just delete that and paste again. Now it looks just like the other one, but when you hit on clone view it's much cleaner. Still got a bit of junk in there, so let's just try that again. Get out of there, remove, clean text, copy and paste. Yeah, that's better. That's much cleaner. So that's a good way to get clean text in. Won't cause us as many problems down the track with styling or things that don't go our way. So we might choose to just bold some key items here, perhaps. We can come back and style that up how we want to another time. So moving on, for the next fields, these basically help Google, and they also show up in a few different areas around the page, but for the moment we'll just put the product name in. We could perhaps put this one here for a longer description. The meta tag keywords, we could probably just put this in for the time being. Maybe ketone. The product tag is comma separated, so we could perhaps have perfect keto and ketone on its own. You can always come back and edit that, but that'll do for now. Under the data tab we need to come up with a model for the product. Basically what I've been doing, if the product doesn't have a model number associated with it, we can just type in the first 3 digits of the brand, first 3 digits of the product, and then 01 for the number. But you can choose what you want to choose there. These fields here you can choose to record a stock keeping unit if it has specific information for reordering. I mean ISBN for books, you may recall. but we're not selling books, so we don't need to worry about it here. Location, don't need to worry about it, but if you had a storefront with multiple locations or different warehouses, that could be handy. The price, I'm not too sure what the price is, but I'm just putting $50 to begin with. Again, tax class here, we'll just leave that on none. For our store, we're going to have the GST built into this price, so we don't need to assign any tax classing for this product. The quantity on hand is what this refers to. I'm not sure what the quantity in stock is, but let's just put 10 to begin with. The minimum quantity relates to if you want to force a customer that they have to order a number of items. For this, one will be fine, but perhaps for smaller, lower priced items there might be a minimum requirement. The subtract stock drop down, we want that set to yes to minus a figure off of the quantity each time a product is ordered. So that'll help us with our stock control. We can choose what out of stock message we want. We'll leave this at 2 or 3 days, but perhaps if it's a item that you don't normally order in, you could perhaps leave it as out of stock, but that's up to you. Requires shipping, yes. Our SEO URL is fairly important, so what we want to do there is use something that makes a bit of sense. So let's just use perfect keto base, and we want that to be all in lowercase and with dashes for the spaces, because this will be our URL where no spaces are allowed, and we want to keep it nice and simple, all lowercase. The date available is fine, and basically the rest of this information is for data that is used to calculate the price of shipping. In our case, we want to have our store fairly straightforward, so we're not going to worry about this too much for shipping, but for interest's sake we can put in a figure here like 250 grams, and we could use this to start and calculate more accurate shipping. Status here enabled, that means that it's enabled and live in the shop. So if for whatever reason you wanted to pull it from the shelves, you could just set that to disabled, and it won't be available in the shop front. But let's just leave that on enabled for now. And the sorting field you can use in conjunction with other products to alter which products show before each other. We'll just leave it at 1 for this stage. Links. Okay, so this is where we set up where the product belongs to a manufacturer. Now we don't actually have a manufacturer set up yet for this product, so we'll just click on none for the minute, and I'll show you how to add a manufacturer in the next video. The category is where it's going to turn up in the menu in the store. They're not actually 100% sure where this thing belongs, but I'm going to add it under proteins for the moment, and if that's wrong, that's okay, we can change it later on. You can also add it to multiple categories if it goes across a few different categories. Filters we will leave because our journal theme will take care of that, and this information we don't need to do anything with at the moment. Maybe later on we might add a related product for some cross-selling or different opportunities there. Attributes we don't need to worry about either. They're basically only useful for comparing products against each other, which we're not really going to be doing in this store, so we won't worry about that. Options we'll use for the flavors of this product. I think there's 2 or 3 flavors for this product, so we will need to specify those in options. To do that, we need to do that in options down here. And set that up, so we'll do that in the next video as well. So we'll move on to recurring. Again, we don't really need to worry about this one at the moment. Discounts, we can set up a discount for a particular group. So for this example, perhaps the wholesalers will get a discount if they order 5. and perhaps the price is $40. And you can also choose a start and end date for that, but if you leave it blank, it's available now, so that's quite okay. Special, that is similar to discount. Again, you can add a special in and maybe just leave it for the default group and add a price. Again, you can add start and end dates. Now, special price usually overrides the default price, but we have got two different groups here, so it will be interesting to see what happens there. So let's check that out in the front end to see how our prices are being calculated. But I do know that special price does override the discount price, so normally I'd recommend just to be running one at the one time. Let's see if we can add an image now for the product. So we click on here and then on the pencil, and we've got a few folders here that we can choose from. So this is online, this is on the server, this is not on your computer. So you basically have our products in our product folder, just to sort things out a bit. And here's the picture right here, and we can choose that. If we had additional images, we could click on add image and basically do the same thing again and pick another image. If our image wasn't here and we needed to upload it from our computer, we can just click on this upload button, and this is now looking at your computer, and you can choose your file and press open to upload it, but we won't worry about that now. And if we don't need this image anymore, we can click on the red button to remove. There's also some tabs here for reward points if you're doing something like that to reward your customers with points, and there's also a tab to override some layouts, but we won't worry about that. So when you're all said and done, you click on save, and if you've added everything in correctly, you'll get this success green bar here. And we can also see our product has now been added to the list down here, and it's got some key details there about the price and our quantity. So if we go to our storefront now and click on refresh, we should see our new product show up. So this store is under development, so it looks pretty horrible right now. We can see our product is now in new products, and it's also on sale. So if we click on that there, this is our product page where we can see the picture and the details that we've added in. Also got the description down the bottom, and it's bringing up our bold items there, but we might want to edit that later and add in some headings perhaps, and we can add videos and things in there too. Also got our tags that we've specified down the bottom. Now in the next video I'll show you how to add the flavor options, and we'll also give it a brand so it belongs to a brand as well. So I'll see you in the next video.